This is a horrible place to be stuck in. I do not envy those who lost their lives trying to live here. No one seems to know how this place of magical entrapment came to be, but we might just be the first to come here on purpose. Shandalar must have his cloak for whatever reason. Perhaps he just misses how warm it keeps him on a cold Sword Coast night? In any case, this was, as he said, a task to see if we can do it. One wonders what he'll want us to do next. Go to the Nine Hells to bring back his girlfriend? Well, I for one want to get this done as quickly as possible. I don't especially find comfort in the idea that few, if any, have gotten out of here alive. Truth be told, I have no idea how the ones that did get out actually got away. When all one can see is ice in every direction from here, I don't think that they left on foot. So they did so by magic. Magic that I would assume to be arcane in nature and not divine. So that sort of rules out everyone but Nira and maybe Imoen if she ever gets the chance to learn real magic. Regardless of my misgivings, I am confident that we can get the cloak and return to the surface. I am not so confident that Shandalar will be able to retrieve us. If that was the real Shandalar. For all I know, we were sent here by the Iron Throne. But then that is paranoid thinking, the kind I would rather not indulge in. Alright. I'm gonna need you two to go ahead.
I understand.
Because we know there's traps here. Mages, traps, winter wolves, ankegs, polar bears. Yep, this place is fun.
Such menial tasks.
Oops. Go here.
Selune guides my hand.
Oh, isn't this where we first came in? Okay. No, this is where we first came in. Got a little carried away there. Yeah. But at least we found a trap.
You can count on me.
I shall commit to the task.
Of course, it's Rasad that gets hit. It's always Rasad.
I understand.
One cannot be too careful.
Such menial tasks.
I understand.
Worked it out so the party moves up after a minute.
No problem at all.
I understand.
We'll find those traps. And get rid of them.
No problem at all.
I shall commit to the task.
A simple matter.
Selune guides my hand.
It may be slow, but it's keeping us alive. Oh, see, we can spot these traps pretty good now.
I
Wasn't
understand.
always the case.
Such menial tasks.
Selune guides my hand.
Another one.
Fine.
Nope. Back this way, Nira.
My turn to save the day.
No, back this way, Nira.
You can count on me.
I understand.
Hee 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 hee, ha ha. Been here long? No, and I don't intend to stay here long either. No, none of us do, none of us do. Did you think I wanted this place? Did you think I wanted to languish here for years? Tellin al Truar, once the shining light of Tether? No, yeah, not I. Now, give me that wartstone, Buttercup, or I shall pluck your petals and watch you rot. Wow. Yes.
Fine.
Insanity is driving these mages.
Yep.
So, Nira has one of her very nice, which she can't use spells to get rid of. She can't use it. We don't have I actually do have something for just this occasion.
What is it this time?
There he is.
You rang?
Let's get rid of his defenses.
Such menial tasks.
Let's see. Only magic arrows might get through this.
This'll be a wild ride!
I got him. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Yes, there are some completely whacked out mages here. Oh, magical darts. We can actually use all of these. Dart, which can go to Rasad. Dagger, which can go to Bronwyn. Oh, this isn't a normal mage robe. Robe of the Evil Archmagi. That is worth a nice gold piece. Thousands of gold. I hope. Well, this one didn't go too bad this time. Let's continue on.
What you want?
I understand.
Thanks for the. What is it this time?
We've had worse fights
Fine.
here.
Selune guides my hand.
It's almost like they're around every corner. What was this one doing? Just hanging out in the hallway? Oh, winter wolves.
My blade will cut you down to size.
3 of them.
I will show you justice. I will show you justice.
The glory of Helm!
Ah. Pelts for you to take. He's almost overburdened.
A simple matter.
I think Brownwell can... She may be able to take 2. So can Imowen. So can I, actually, if it comes down to it. This place seems to be full of winter wolves, and each one is worth 500 gold, so...
Selune guides my hand.
At least to the store, the merchant down in, Nashkel. Okay, this seems like it's the end. There's stairs going up, it looks like.
Such menial
Must
tasks.
gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay, this is less, somebody must have mined this out. It's... Well, obviously,
I understand.
it wasn't constructed, it was mined out, but roughly, so not by dwarves. Another winter wolf.
Yes?
Well, we can't take
I am prepared.
too many.
Selune
We
guides
can't
my
be too
hand.
cautious here. But I just have a feeling that there might not
I
be
shall
any
commit to the task.
traps down here. The reason for that is because there's another winter
What
wolf.
is it? Such menial tasks.
I don't know, it's a different area. It's not the surface where there's traps everywhere. There still
simple
might be
matter.
traps, just we'll have to see. We'll take
Selune guides
all the
my hand.
necessary precautions regardless. Looks like there's ice down here. Another wolf.
A simple matter.
Well, it is ridiculously cold. Wish Shandalar would have warned us about that so we had a chance to get some more warm clothing.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay, so... Potions can also be quite heavy, actually. Yeah, if I pick that up. Let's see. Oh, these are all different. Somebody's dagger. The typical dagger has a pointed, usually double-edged blade, as opposed to a knife, which has a single edge and is a bit shorter. Inventory management. We still don't have this one. Okay.
Such menial tasks.
I look forward to your instruction. I shall commit to the task.
Doesn't seem to be any traps so far.
Fine.
I understand.
Polar bears. We need to disturb polar bears. Oh, whoa! Of course it hit Rasad. There are traps, but just not many of them.
A simple matter.
No problem at all.
I shall commit to the task.
If somebody's going to be hit, it's going to be Rasad. Just seems to be a divine law. Now, hello there. And who might you be? Another wayward spellslinger looking for a way out? Or just another power-hungry fool trying to force the doors from the wrong side? Tell me, warrior, why is it that whatever you seek is always in the last place you look? Because you find it? Ha! The common sense answer, in a place uncommon where sense does not rule the day. You are looking for something here, something of power and value. I am sure I know just what it is, and for whom you seek it. I do not wish to relinquish it. What do you have to say to that? How do you know these things of me? The others here are like me, in that they do not understand this place. I doubt the place itself could tell its own purpose were it able to answer questions. Suffice it that I am not so quick to turn to desperation as the others, and I do not fear the unknown quite so much. If this place draws magical energies to it, and I am here at the center, then it draws magical energy to me by default. In time, I will harness it, and in time, I will leave. Already, I know more of things here than any other. I can see things others cannot. And what can you see? What is this place? I see why you are here. I see that I have what you seek. I see that we must fight and the victor shall leave. What is this place? Many things. Today it is a dueling pit. Tomorrow it will be a graveyard. Yesterday it was... what? I cannot say. If it is natural, it is an abomination. If it is divine, it is utterly cruel. We are all many things, including obtuse and unclear. Do what you will. If I win, I am released. If I lose, I am released. Sounds like... in your mind, maybe you win regardless.
My blade will cut you down to
Good
size.
shot, Imoen. Okay.
You rang?
Yeah, these guys. Okay, we've got some kind of golems,
Your wish?
and they hit hard. We can harm them with our non-magical items. Everybody focus on one. Closest one.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Helm, give me strength!
Everybody focus on this one. Rasad, you better get the heck out of there.
Selune guides my hand.
It's dead.
Give us victory!
Whew. Seems that Imoen has gained in skill. What can she use? Short bow. Single weapon style. Maybe a sling. Oh, so push this up. There.
What? Yes.
So this
fine.
is the cloak that we've come to find. And this one left a scroll as well. There's a polar bear right behind us. Hey, what does it say? What is this Shandalar's cloak? It was originally stolen by Shandalar by the powerful... Originally stolen from Shandalar by the powerful mage Semia, presumably for the powerful magics woven into the fabric. How it has come to be in your possession and the fate of Semia are complete mysteries and ones not likely to be solved, much like the exact workings of the cloak, which would remain a mystery even to a powerful mage. Okay, that just didn't help at all. Scribble, 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 as every mage must do. These walls will hold your power fast unless I walk right through. A boat I bade from birch and bark, but burned I did at morn. Rather I gather in this held spot than suffer my hands get worn. Fools this place has, and many more to come. I will greet and take what will, and in the end will I have all? Oh, I think so. I mock your prison. Ao, that's the god of all. As though you would care to listen. Are you even behind the walls? I see your symbols in the sky, but others too. Mystra, goddess of magic, my magical maiden, why do you treat your children so? Do you give the sparkle of magic only so it cannot be used? A lesson in humility for those on the verge of true power? Drop your robes and wands and stays, or forever be trapped with your self-importance and pride? Perhaps, but I will not shed what I have earned just to walk the skies again. I shall profit from this. I will play outside your rules. This place will bring it all to me in time, though I can't take it elsewhere. No, you can't take it with you, but you can stay with it and hold it tight. Perhaps with outside help? Bah. None but those who have learned can find this place again, and they will not interrupt the teaching. I will not bend. I will snap and strike back in time. Humility is so humiliating, and I will not suffer more. Power impotent is still preferable to power lost. Of course, perhaps the walls do not listen to such musings, and my writing is pointless. No matter, for tomorrow I shall wipe this clean and write anew. My verse gets better. One must have hobbies. Yeah. The insanity of this place, or what it drives people to. Okay, we've done what we could. There might be traps on the way out. You may have trapped
I am
all the ways
prepared. I shall
here.
commit to the task.
I wonder if this leads out. There's no other reason for us to stay here. We're pretty much full on pelts as it is. Let's go up
Such
this way.
menial tasks.
It does
Gather
lead
your
out.
party before venturing forth.
I doubt there's anything but wolves down here anyway. Okay. Bring us home, Shandalar. Whew. That is the last place I want to be stuck till I die.
Fine.
You return. Excellent. And you are a little worse for wear, in a relative sense. An excellent measure of your worth, I think. You have proven yourself quite capable, and I will relieve you of that item and be on my way. What was that place? There are still people trapped on that island. It is an odd place, to be sure. Teleportations are affected most drastically, in effect trapping the occasional passing mage. Those that are there will find their way off in time. Those that are not there anymore have found their way off. I think you will agree that the ones that you met were not inclined to work together and effect their own release. An excellent judge of character in a supposedly natural phenomenon, wouldn't you say? I must be off. Fare ye well. Oh, wait. I thought... that was just a test and there was going to be more. No,
What
it's
is
probably for the best. I'm just glad to be back. Yes, I heard you talking about Durleg's Tower when we first came in. Step right up, folks, and hear the tale of dread placed before thee. Join with me as I, adventurer extraordinaire Ike Cascadian Vendar, lead yet another group of brave souls through the very seat of danger in the realms. To Durleg's Tower we shall go and witness the perils that have taken the lives of hundreds of courageous men and women. See the horror of the treacherous traps. Feel the presence of the long-languishing dead. Marvel at the wondrous wealth buried below. Not for the weak of spirit, as I will not be held accountable for any heart failure during or after our expedition. Step up, one at a time. Good people of noble blood, who would throw down the gauntlet in the face of chance? Come, see that a lengths a man must go to protect what's his. A special package deal of 60 gold for your entire group. Not that you would need a discount. You want to take us to Durleg's Tower? I guess that would be a good test. That's pretty far to the south from here, though. It's almost all the way back to Nashkel. Which reminds me, we need to sell before we go to any place like Durleg's Tower. Yeah, we have all these pelts on us. We just wouldn't be able to hold anything. 'Tis too much gold for my purse. I have no other price, so take it or leave it. I'm not interested in your adventuring tours, Huckster. Yes, the tower scares away the best of us. I'll be leaving here daily if you find your spine. No, I think we need to go. Hello.
Your acquaintance I am glad to have made.
I'm trying to meditate, adventurer. Come and see me later. Okay. But, right, we need to go. We have thousands in pelts on us. Thousands of gold. Wouldn't mind seeing left on our way down. Wonder what he has to say, what he's been up to. It's a bit of a travel, though. Maybe we'll go to Baragost.
Fine. Ooh, I'm tired.
I'm tired, too. Took over a day to get here. Let's stay at the Jovial Juggler Inn. So we had our rest in Baragost, and then we came south. It's actually in the evening, and left is here. I was wondering when you were going to come back, Orin. Today I finished preparing a very special blackberry tincture. It's quite potent, but I'm sure young bodies like mine and yours can deal with it. Consider it a challenge. Sounds nice, thank you. Don't drink too much. It's stronger than alcohol you might buy in a tavern or pub. Ah, just look at its color. It's so deep, saturated. It's the blood of the forest, isn't it? Tense, sticky. I like to have a drink from time to time, especially when the liquid itself is intense. It burns in the throat. Sometimes it's difficult to relax in this mad world, isn't it? Time runs, bandits attack everyone, the moon seems more distant every night. What about your world? Can you see it as it changes? Yes, some time ago my life was so boring, safe. Now my life is very different. It's a constant hassle. That's why we need to relax from time to time. My homeland was so different, so cold and misty. I always felt as if I were living among clouds. The air smelled of carbon, peach, and musk. Ah, I can still remember this mesmerizing smell. Don't even try to ask me where it was. I never knew the name of that place, but it's far, far away from here. Why did you come here? Didn't you want to stay there? I had to leave. There's always something that makes us leave, right? I hope Candlekeep was a nice place, he smiles. Ah, but it's getting late. I should check a thing or two. I hope to see you again soon. I always have the feeling that he knows more. Well, he does. He even admits it. He just knows things without even having to ask a question. We can come here on our way back from Nashkel. But actually, Durleg's Tower is just to the north, or east, and a bit north from here. Let's go back to Nashkel.
Such mean.
This is a nice place. kind of miss this little place. Woman's still up there looking for never.
A simple matter.
There'd be a fine-looking pelt if I've ever seen one. Good on you. Here's a fair price for you. Pleasure doing business with you. Oh, but we have many more.
Business has been poor, what with the iron
Many more.
shortage and all.
So we hand over all the pelts.
The customers
500
always
each,
right.
as you
My
say.
prices are the best south of
I've got the
Waterdeep.
gold, but do you have anything I need? I don't think we have any extra potions. Probably have everything that we could want from him. There's nothing. But we may be able to buy a few things from... What was her name? Ariel? Something like that. Yeah, she has a whole bunch of magical items, nice ones, rare ones. You can't really get anywhere else. Shandalar has things like that too. Or not Shandalar. Oh, what was the name of that? That mage. I forget his name. No alignment. Well, that's not something we need. We do this. Okay, well, we should get these identified and sold. Lots of these little daggers. Robe of the Evil Arch Magi is worth quite a lot. Okay, so we have over 51,000, almost 52,000 gold.
Fine.
That is a lot of money. It's like a kingly sum, actually. We'll go and we'll see her now. I think she may have an item or two that we can use.
A simple
I
matter.
remember her name. It's been a few weeks since we've been here.
Fine.
Aerie, now I remember. Show us what you have, Aerie. Okay, so Rasad can't... He may be able to wear something here. I wonder if there's anything... Oh, well... We probably should buy... Oh. Protection from evil amulet. You can wear this. Let's see. We'll probably get all three of these. Well, what is this? Magic resistance is very nice. Well, that was almost half of our gold. Okay, so can you wear this? Sensei amulet. The amulet originates in the city of Sigil, where it was forged by the Society of Sensation. Now, I remember reading about this. I always thought it was Sigil, but actually it's pronounced Sigil. It was given out to the most loyal sensates to protect them when they traveled the plains looking for new experiences. That's a place that very few from our world will actually see. Pearly white Ioun stone. Legend tells us this particular type of Ioun stone is crafted with the enslaved soul of a troll. This pearly white Ioun stone will grant the wearer the ability to regenerate. Very nice. This Ioun stone glows with a dusty rose hue, hinting calming images and sensations. While pleasing, it does not appear to enhance the basic protections enchantments upon it. I'm not sure who should take this. I mean... I think it should go... No, Nira actually has. I forgot we have this. But then, if that's the case... Well... Then she can wear it. Brown one can wear it. It's better protection. Okay, so the only thing left now is pearly white Ioun stone, which can go to Imoen. Helps her regenerate. Now I wonder if all 3 different head pieces could easily go to him. Don't know. Okay. Good enough for now.
What?
We should sell this helmet,
Such
though.
menial tasks.
Eyes of truth. Let's go. Let's go back and see left.
A simple matter. A simple matter.
Took most of the day to get here. Or, not most of the day, but the daylight. It's evening now. Hopefully he's back. No, left his... He has left. I don't know if we'll ever be coming back down here again, but who knows. Maybe we will one day. Baragos to the north. Now that our packs are empty, we can return to Ulgoth's beard.